It had nothing to do with you.
That's true.
That had nothing to do with you. You know why? Because I know that people, when they watch you, they say you fair. Right? When you talk shit about me, they okay with you talking shit about me. Now, when you see proof, you have to say it's confirmed here. Right? I see one thing in my documentary, they said, yo, boy had a fake birth certificate. I said, that's cool. I'm going to Jayblac. Can you confirm it? Sales and all that shit? I still kept the bottom of it when I got it sent when I was in.
That don't mean nothing though. This is like, yo, he lost the plot. It don't mean anything, bro. Like, so obviously, so if you're born in Japan, when you're both your parents are here in America, that makes you Japanese, bro. Just because you were born in Japan. Yo, welcome back to the channel, man. It's been a grip, you know. Like I told you, I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible. That doesn't mean I'm gonna post every day. I'm gonna post every week. I'm gonna post as much as I can, bro. This weekend, I'm taking a break off of dominoes. I'm gonna get right into it. But you know, for those that are still, you know, tuning in, man, salute to you guys 100%. I bashed, you know, I think this is one of my best videos that I did. I was like, yo, where was Eazy? You know? And what kind of man would I be if I didn't react when he actually popped up? That's all I'm saying, bro. And it's like, well, where's Waldo? You found him. You found where's Waldo? You found him. Now you gotta react to that too, baby. You can't be all, you know, biased out here. Now, before we even get into the video, right? Let's just really start breaking shit down on some. I feel like people just lose common sense. So let's just break it down. Common sense. Cassidy won this whole situation. I didn't even say I actually I saw the first part. The second part dropped of when he went to Jayblac, and then I think he's doing like a docu-series that, yeah, maybe I'll watch, maybe not. I don't care. But the art of war, bro, you lost. You know why you lost? Perception is reality. There has never been an artist a battle. You know, he battled Rex, Verb, he battled Calico, he battled bro Swamp. Who else? Bro, Eazy the Block Captain battle pretty much. He's on like that DNA run. When he was 16, he started off hot, except he never cooled down. What does that mean? That means that Cassidy put enough pressure for you to prove something that you never had to prove in the. Let me bring that. Cassidy put enough pressure on you to do something that you will never do for anybody else. Trying to call him an outsider, bro. No one cares if he's an outsider. No one cares if he's an insider. What we care about is how much pressure this guy actually put on you, and you haven't even battled yet. Just because bro, and this is why I'm saying the art of war. Cassidy don't care if you're from Philly, bro. Not even his angle, most likely. But he's already in your head, bro. That's why you should never move. Like I will never say, I'll never, degrade the man, but you gotta move a certain way. You gotta stand on certain situations. And then at that point, once you're pressed to the corner, you show your hands. But or how Cassie said, you let them hands fly. But what you never do is prove something that you never had to prove in the first place. Now, with that being said, man, what kind of man would I be if we never even, seen the video of what this guy was even talking about in the first place, right? Let me see here, bro.
I tried like, why? I ain't have the time.
But that was my chest move. It had nothing to do with you.
That's true.
That had nothing to do with you. You know why? Because I know that people, when they watch you, they say you fair. Right? When you talk shit about me, they okay with you talking shit about me. Now, when you see proof, you have to say it's confirmed here. Right? I seen one thing in my documentary, they said, yo, boy had a fake birth certificate. I said, that's cool. I'm going to Jayblac. Can you confirm it? Sales and all that shit? I still kept the bottom of it when I got it sent when I was in.
That don't mean nothing though. This is like, yo, he lost the plot. It don't mean anything, bro. Like, so if you're born in Japan, when you're both your parents are here in America, that makes you Japanese, bro. Just because you were born in Japan. Look at my birthday. I was born in this hospital. Now all of a sudden you Japan. I don't know, bro. You scale all of a sudden now. You're Kagome. You're Inuyasha. No, you're not, bro. This guy is losing the plot, and look how ripped he's sounding over something that he didn't have to have, bro.
Juvenile facility.
Detached. Place of birth, Philadelphia County.
Is the seal right?
The seal looks right. I wouldn't know because I have mine reprinted as well. It looks like how I got mine.
The foldable.
Like I don't want to read off the state file and stuff like that.
I put
the foldable.
Okay, see less. Right. Got your date of birth and all that good stuff. Okay.
Well, do you want me to pull out the ID too?
If yeah, I guess so.
You want to match it?
I mean, it's whatever you want to show.
Do you want to match my name to the birth certificate and all that?
Oh, here we go, bro.
Okay.
So, anyways, I don't think we don't need to see this, bro. I'm gonna chop up a couple of videos here and there so we can have a little bit of content out here, especially leading into the battle, because I'm actually really excited for this. I have other things that I want to post about and touch on too, but Eazy, you know what? I actually got a final thought for this. Sometimes you think that you won the war because you won the battle. But you can actually lose the war just on perception of who you think you are as a man. So now you have to question every time that you battle now. Okay, this guy ain't fulfilling. He's doing this. Blah, blah, blah. They pressed him. Papoose dropped. Obviously, it's battle, but Papoose dropped him. And then you kind of subconsciously put a profile on it. So Cassidy won even the long war on you. But that same thing happened to Goods. Right? Goods lost he lost the battle and the war. Because now, no matter what, you're still going to be thinking slick walk regardless of who he battles. Sometimes you got to be very careful when you're trying to do a promo run or try to prove something or do this, man. Stay in your lane and understand too when you're losing. It's okay to be losing. Goods does that very well when he knows he lost a face off. It don't matter. But I think Cassidy did his thing out here, and he's actually proving that you're the foldable out here, brother. So with that being said, man, it's P. Top Lieutenant in the bill. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. You know what to do. If you don't like the content, share the content. You don't want to share the content, like the content. You don't want to do none of that. Yeah, get off my page, baby.